Alright everybody, Bubba Chew Barbecue here, Keith with you, doing a episode on the Kamado Big Joe smoked roasted chicken. And let's get that on here in a little bit. I'm going to make the fire here and then inject the chicken and then put it on, heat it up. Thanks. Using the Kamado Joe fire starters. They work pretty good. So let's get that going. Fire. As Beavis and Butthead would say, fire. Like that. Love the Beavis and Butthead. Very good, very good. Well, I can hear that rain. Sounds good. Central Texas, so we don't get a whole bunch of rain here, so when we do, it's pretty awesome. But I just want to get everything all, my electronics all wet, so maybe I won't use the DigiQ. We'll find out here in a minute. But I'm going to at least get the fire started. So we'll get that going. And then I'm going to put some, I got a little peach. Try that. Oh, Myron Mixon likes the peach. We'll try the peach. See how that works out. Peach and cherry. Actually, I got these two are cherry. These three are peach. I'm gonna try that. I've never tried the peach wood, so we'll check it out and see how it goes. You gonna have something to eat too, my sweet boy. Anyway, I'm going to do the, stopped sprinkling, so I'm going to go ahead and do the DigiQ Barbecue Guru setup on this, over here. 10 CFM fan for this Big Joe, worked out pretty good. The dampers, you can go, you know, full or halfway on this. Usually on this for the Big Joe I go about, shut it down about a third, maybe, because it needs a little bit more air. Some people shut them down halfway, some people shut them down almost, you know, 3/4. But I shut it down about a third, and that usually gets me to, you know, pretty good temp. Adjusted. On the Kamado Joe, it needs a little bit more power in there to get that up and going in there, but I'll put it down here in my baffle below. Setup again. For the regular size Kamados, you put it in kind of horizontal like that. For the Big Joe, put it in like that. And it's got this little kind of movable metal piece here. You can see that. That goes on the top. And basically, you close the vent doors around that. That gives you a tight fit. And then I shut this down about a third, so it's got 2/3 open. And that'll shoot me up to where, you know, between 225 and I'm gonna go 375 today on this roasted smoked chicken. And give that a few more minutes, and then I'll shut this door and get it going. So let me put this on DigiQ system, and I'll come back and get that going. The other thing is, with this Barbecue Guru DigiQ 2, this little clamp here is a little bit too skinny to fit on these thicker grill grades without popping off. I actually had it pop off the other day, and my temperature shot way through the roof, and I had a little battle there, so I just made this little thing in a bent steel, and I stick it on here like so, and that way I can clip this on at roughly the height of the meat. I'll clip it about there, you know, grill grate height, whatever you want to call it. Plug it into my Barbecue Guru thing, into the pit guy. This little metal thing that comes with it, you know, basically set it any way you want. You fit, you know, here, there, straighten it out, you know, and hang, you know, screw it onto something, whatever you want to do with it. But that's the DigiQ 2 I haven't plugged it in just yet, but I'll stick it over here. Anyway, that's the food probe plug in there. Make sure it's plugged in all the way. Make sure it's plugged in all the way. And this is the food probe we'll be putting here in a minute as we get the chicken out here. I'm going to inject it with butter with an injector, but you can probably see that anywhere online. I don't think I'm going to show that part of it. But that goes in the food. That's there safely set up. If it starts raining, I'm going to have to cover that in plastic. But until then, that's what's happening. And we got that going on there. That's starting to roll. You can hear that slowly take it up to speed. So as soon as that gets a little bit warmer, I'm going to close that hood there and open up the top vent and start waiting for the temperature to come up. Another thing I wanted to mention is the DigiQ 2 barbecue guru unit that we're cooking with today. You should really get that thing started somewhere below your temperature that you want to be at. So if I want to start at 375, I get started. I would only build a smaller fire. I'd go in about 10-15 minutes on the fire just to make sure it gets enough to kind of get itself going, but not real hot. You don't want to overshoot it. If you do overshoot it, like the mistake I made my first cook on this thing with the DigiQ, it's a pain to get it back down below the temperature you want it at. I mean, you have to work at it and keep an eye on it, what they call chasing the temperature. You don't want to do that. So if you can, make the turn on the DigiQ unit 100 or 150 degrees below where you want it. Let it slowly ramp it up and get it to the place where you want it to be. That'll make your life a lot easier when you're trying to get this going yourself. If you get this unit, or any unit, any stoker type of unit like that. But this unit is awesome, and it's coming out slow but sure. And I'm just, slow but sure is cool. I'll let it do its job. But it's about 121 degrees. It's going to get 375, so I started it below substantially. But I'm going to let it do its job, so I'm fine with that. It's stoking it up. I got everything wide open. Smoke's going. Got plenty of time. I got to still do some things to the chicken to get it hooked up with the injection and rubbed down. And then we'll put it on. And it should take about an hour and a half to 2 hours or so to get that thing done for supper time. Anyway, that's it. Alright, I got the pit within 10 degrees. It's set temp. It's at 365. Should be 375. And I'm going to open this up and put it in. Here's the chicken. It's injected with butter. It's got salt and pepper, kosher salt and coarse ground pepper. An hour and a half, 2 hours. A little water in the pan. We'll get this puppy going. Alright, it's getting pretty close to done. It's a few degrees off, but we're going to be taking it off here in just a little bit. I just want to give you a quick look before I take it off of there, what it looks like. And I actually had to alter the way I'm cooking this a little bit. I had to put some additional wood in there because I run out of lump charcoal. Hey, also, and so I put mesquite, apple, and pecan, as well as cherry. I put all kinds of different woods in there, and so that's what's on that. So it looks pretty good. We'll take it here in a minute and check it out.